I'm actually live right now. I'll see you guys on the show. FBA Motivators Group, go click the YouTube link and you'll see me live right now. See you in a minute. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Sorry, just finished doing a Periscope, letting everybody know about the show. I'm going to have other people joining in a minute. My other admins of the group. How has everybody been? I hope your holiday weekend was good. I'm getting mixed reviews from people saying that the sales were slow and stuff. My sales are slow too. I finally did, I think, 3 sales today. So that definitely helps out. But yeah, I guess everybody was spending time with family and whatnot. Anyways, I've been making a lot of videos talking about. I'm trying to share the link for the show. I've been making videos talking about setting goals and just setting goals mainly. There's Monty. How's it going?
Hey, it's going.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've talked.
Yeah. I've been sick for a while, and then my tablet was giving me fits.
Okay.
And then this past week I was sick, and the tablet was giving me fits, and I didn't feel like messing with it.
Okay. Nice. Looks like things been going good on your end, though.
Yeah. No complaints.
You're getting those sales up. It looks like.
I'm trying to do 100% ROI.
Yep.
I'm doing a lot of liquidation stuff, hitting the liquidation centers and the banana box stores.
Oh, okay. Just like returns and stuff.
A lot of them. The one main liquidation center I hit is mainly shelf pulls from Walmart. They have a contract with Walmart.
Wow, so that's still probably in good shape, huh?
Yeah, so like this last time, I got 18 VTech phones, 7 AT&T answering machines, all for $4 a piece, and I sold them for like 20 and 30 bucks.
Wow, that's awesome. I need to go check that. It's just, I don't know. It's just hard for me to throw up, $300-$400 all at once,
Yeah.
So
look for liquidation centers around your place or banana box stores.
I've Googled it. I've looked at it, but I mean, I've only found, like pallet stores, but all the stuff that's in the pallets, I mean, the boxes are like really damaged.
Really?
So I don't know. I know you can't really ship those really damaged boxes into FBA.
Mm-mm.
So kind of stuck when it comes to that. But I mean, I've only looked at a couple places, so I might be missing out on something. I mean, we just been getting back to what we used to do, looking for the 100% ROI stuff, and
yeah,
so that's. I don't know why we got away from that. I guess just trying different things, but now we're back on track and getting the sales going, and I'm mainly focusing on getting shipments out, because I mean you got to have the inventory if you want to make sales.
Yep. If you don't ship it in, you can't sell it.
Yeah. So I mean that's what we messed up is we got too comfortable with man, we're making some money, and then all of a sudden it started slowing down. I didn't realize how fast it would slow down.
Yep. Yeah, I sold out all the good stuff, and I haven't had any sales in a couple of days.
Mm-hmm. So, well, the last couple of days have been slow. That's what I was saying before you hopped on. Is I've talked to a few people, and they're like, man, I haven't had any sales this weekend. But I'm guessing everybody's out of town, or
yeah,
spending time with families, not buying stuff off Amazon.
Something, huh?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. But there's a lot of clearance going on, so I can't wait to get the disbursement next week.
Yeah, I get mine tomorrow. I thought it would come today, and I was ready to go shopping. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Was bummed. I was like, man, I'm going to hit this place. I'm going to hit this place. I'm going to hit this place.
Yeah. We just, we put aside, I found an extra, $60 that we could set aside to buy stuff. So we went and got the most we could with, $60. I posted my shipment earlier today.
Oh, yeah. I was going to or something.
Yeah. So it's something. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but like these last few disbursements for us have been like really low. It's been like $200 and stuff because we're bouncing back up from, just dropping down. So now,
Dropping your ROI.
yeah, we dropped that ROI and we stopped shipping in as much. So now the last 3 weeks we've been focusing on shipping in, and we have 84 items that's going to come live tomorrow. And then we've already done. I mean, we've already done more than what we did the first week of last month. So, and that's without those 80 something items about to hit. And then I have this shipment that's going out. I'm gonna send this out tomorrow, and that's like 40 items or something.
So are you focusing on area in particular?
No,
Kind of a little bit.
just anything that is at least 100% ROI.
Mhm.
Because I mean, yeah, I want to get into the whole replenishable stuff too, but and people I've talked to, I understand that they can do that, but then again, those people have a lot of capital to put up that they can make up that difference, or they have a credit card that they charge everything up on that and then
pay it off.
pay it off. I mean that's
Must be
I'm not
nice.
gonna say that's yeah, I'm not gonna say that's cheating, but like I said, yeah, it must be nice. I mean I'm purely using money that's from my disbursements to
Yes.
flip and buy more stuff.
Yeah, me
So,
too. This one, the one
I mean,
tomorrow, I'm gonna have to use part of it just to get through the next 2 weeks because I didn't go to work at all last week,
yeah,
so that hurt.
yeah. Yeah, so we're trying to get $4,000 worth of stuff shipped in this month. So after this shipment here, we still got like 3,000 to go. But then next week the disbursement, it should be. I'm hoping it'll be around $600.
Oh, that'll be nice.
That's 3 times as much as what they've been. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Have you linked up with Bonanza?
No, I haven't. How are you doing on that?
I did a sale yesterday, and that's what I was going to talk about tonight too. Oh, Barry, hey guy, what's up? Caesar's in the chat. He said, "Monty, you're his hero." If you could, I don't know if you're on your tablet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send Caesar the link. I'm using my phone too. Because if I go to any other windows on my laptop, it'll freeze everything up. I'll get you a link, Caesar. But anyways, we sold something on Bonanza yesterday. It was a toy that I had listed only for $5 on Amazon with free shipping because I got it for 50 cents and it said I would profit $1.80. So I mean that's pretty good.
Nice, yeah.
But it's sold on Bonanza, which is still listed as that. And when you have the multi-channel fulfilled, I didn't know how much they were going to charge me to do that. So like the pick and pack and the shipping and all that, it came to $5. It came to $5.20.
Wow.
So I lost out on that. I lost out on like 50 cents or 50, but I mean it helped me. I know now that if I'm gonna have something on Bonanza, I need to have it at least over $10 or so.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean I don't have to wait 2 weeks to get that money. It goes into your account just like PayPal. You can link it up with PayPal, or you can do it with checkout by Amazon, which is what I use.
That's pretty cool.
Let me get Caesar the link. So yeah, I was kind of bummed about that, but thank God it was only 50 cents.
Right?
Yeah. Let's see. All right, Caesar, I'm sending you the link right now. And then let's see, Hangout is not. Oh yeah, okay. Faye's trying to get in too, but for some reason, I guess if you try doing it by your phone, it doesn't work. I don't know why, but everyone like has issues trying to get into the chat with their phone. Right. So is that all you've been picking up? Is just wholesale stuff?
Yeah, a lot of wholesale stuff. I've been doing some retail. I went to Target the other day. I usually don't shop Target, but I went the other day and found some nice stuff. So I was pleased. Got some stuff to sell. Got some $5 gift cards. So I did 2 transactions. You know, the stuff that I was getting gift cards on, I paid for that first, and then the other stuff, you know, I did a second transaction, and then paid with the gift cards, and then just swiped my card for the remainder.
Yeah, I saw that they were doing a lot of that. We were sourcing there last week, and I saw a lot of deals that were like, buy 10 of them, you get $10 gift card or something. I was wondering, but everything I was scanning, I didn't see a profit on anything.
There's stuff there.
Yeah. I've actually Dean got me into going back to Target because I haven't been doing Target for a while, and he's always going to Target. He's like, man, there's stuff you just got to look, and I didn't realize there's stuff. I mean the toys. I still haven't found anything in toys. Like their toys are too expensive. Like it kills the profit from the things that I've been scanning. There's not much there that's 100% ROI.
Mm-hmm.
But the groceries and stuff, I've found a lot of stuff. A lot of potential lead plans. So I'll see how fast it goes. A lot of that stuff I got from Target is part of that 84 items that's checking in tomorrow.
There was something. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I found it online, and it's actually at Target. It's in the grocery area. I thought it was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and then Big Lots. I actually hit up Big Lots. That's where some of this my next shipment, I got stuff from. And I haven't been going to Big Lots either because I haven't been finding stuff. But a lot of I'm not gonna say the item, but they have a lot of seasonal stuff out right now that
Mm-hmm.
you can only get this time of year. So I found something I spent $7 on, and it's gonna profit 16, and the link is 20,000 in groceries.
Nice.
So we'll see how that goes. We'll get that shipped out.
Are you doing any bundling?
I'm actually doing the multi-packs now because I finally caved in and got me some labels. I still didn't get me a Dymo or anything, but I got those 30F labels and
That's good.
and yeah, because I'm like, man, I'm missing out on all these multi-packs and stuff that I could be getting. I mean, like the thing that's from Big Lots at $7, it's a multi-pack. So I got that. There's a couple multi-packs that I found, and then I'll show you guys one because it was a clearance item. I'll only show clearance items on these things. But what is it? I got this at my neighborhood market, Walmart. These gluten wheat things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Go, I think. They had them on clearance for 50 cents a piece, and so if you bundle them together, let me see how much it is, and the date doesn't go out until next year. So that's one plus. You like my job wrapping this thing?
Wow.
Let me see what the profit is. I forgot what it was now. Let me see. Okay, it's a 2-pack. It like I did. It's 39,000 rank in groceries. So it only cost me $1 to get, It's a $6.24 profit.
Nice.
So they had, and just so happened they had 4 boxes, so I got 2 different multi packs.
Barry would like you.
Oh, Barry wants a link. Okay, I'll send him one too. I didn't send the links out before. Like usually I do it like an hour or so before the hangout, but last time I did it, it messed everything up, and I had to start a whole, like last week I had to open a whole new link and all that stuff.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so I didn't do it this time. Let's see. Okay, I'm sending it to him now. That I got that, and then Big Lots I did a Periscope showing it, but they had these like Disney. They had Disney and Marvel, like those pop toys, but it's the bookmarks of them. They had those for $1.75 clearance, and there was a $4 and $5 profit on each one of those. I got 4 of those.
Nice.
Yeah, I was pretty excited about that. But besides that, I mean, we just went out on yesterday, and then today we've just been hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Cook up some sausages and some hamburgers. Had a good day.
Yeah, I saw it. Alex. I was like, yeah, you gotta live closer. I go over to Chris's and hang out.
Yeah, we try to do that. We try to we try on Sundays, but which it's a holiday today, so we did it today instead. But we try to on Sundays to cook out, and then on Tuesdays we have our Taco Tuesday. So we get to do that tomorrow.
So I'm coming over for Taco Tuesday.
Come on. You're on the East Coast, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I'm in South Carolina.
South Carolina. I've been hearing bad things about South Carolina about sourcing though. Like they said, like there's not a lot of stuff to find, is what people saying.
Really?
Yeah, I guess you got to look really hard to find some stuff. I don't know. That's just what some people. They're like, no.
I don't know. There's stuff here.
Stuff everywhere.
You have to look for the nondescript buildings with a lot of cars parked in front. Those are the liquid centers.
Yeah.
That's how I found the ones up in North Carolina.
Yeah, see this. So you can see, like last week, I started the labels and stuff and the multi-packs. I bought one of these things for $7. That thing's almost gone.
You can get those at Target. I mean, Walmart for like $8. I think.
Yeah, that's how much. That's how much it is. I've been going through them, man. I'm trying to get these multi-packs because I didn't realize how much money is in these multi-packs. Missing out.
I was showing Moni before some of the bundling for Halloween.
Oh yeah.
You know who I learned it from? Bia.
Who's that?
Who told me about Kathleen Sheldon.
Kathleen Sheldon. Yeah, she.
Yeah. That's where I got that from.
Yeah, they know how to do the bundling, man.
Yeah. And it's not just seasonal stuff too. You could do it for pretty much anything you want, except for grocery. You can only do, I think, stuff from the manufacturers that come that way.
On the bundles?
Yeah.
I know a few people who they've done some grocery bundles, but they just put miscellaneous manufacturers or whatever, when they make the listing.
No, you could do bundles if it's already existing. I don't think you can create new ones. I think that's what the ruling is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I want to try to do a few bundles, but it takes a lot of time to do that.
Well, it is time consuming because a lot of times, sometimes, yeah, it's more time consuming. So.
Yeah.
You just have to have the time to do it.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, whatever this can become full time, for me. Hopefully within a year, I can do that. I can spend time on that because
So we won't be seeing periscopes at your job.
At my job on my lunch break. No, you'll
Yeah.
see. If anything, you'll be seeing more periscopes. I'll be sitting here at home, get done with my stuff, and be bored. You know.
I think it was the one you did yesterday when you were with your kids. That was
Yeah.
a long. I couldn't even watch it. I was at my store, but it was like a long one. You were
Yeah.
riding in a go-kart or something, weren't you?
And a golf cart.
Or golf cart, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They live out like in the middle of nowhere, so I was like, hey, give me the keys to this thing, and I didn't know they went that fast. You know. I hopped in and took off, but that thing, I mean, for a golf cart, I mean that thing was probably going like 15 miles an hour or something. You know.
That's pretty fast for a golf cart.
Yeah. I asked my grandparents. I was like, "Did you guys soup this thing up?" They're like, "Well, we fully charged it, and we did something to the battery. I don't know what we did, but it's faster." I'm like, "Yeah, you know, if it's climbing hills like that." But yeah,
Try doing some arbitrage in the store with it.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm getting back into those old stores that I haven't been to in a while. I mean, Big Lots was awesome yesterday.
Yeah, I would. You can find. You just have, if you're doing grocery, you have to check dates and stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can get. Sometimes you get some really good stuff. But I found in in their health and beauty section, I never find anything good there. It's mostly either the groceries or some toys, that kind of stuff. But I never find anything good in their health and beauty section. So
I found some good stuff in automotive and in groceries. Yeah.
I never, that automotive. I think that's all the way in the back where the toys are, if I'm not mistaken. They're probably all basically the same.
Yeah. Like
sometimes
in the back.
they put their label. Sometimes they put their labels on there. You need one of those scraping tools because they have some good labels that stay on, and they'll actually pull some cardboard off if you're not careful.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we there's always a bunch of clearance in the automotive at our Big Lots because I guess not a lot of people go back to automotive. Like you wouldn't think, hey, I'm gonna go to Big Lots to get some automotive stuff, you know?
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of it. Not a lot of automotive. A few tools, and that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good money in automotive, but a lot of the stuff is hazmat. You gotta ship it yourself.
You know what I found on the automotive? I think I got engaged 2 or 3 months ago, doing some flips on Amazon. That's where I found some of the best deals. If you could just do some flips on Amazon, it's easily 100% ROI on that. But it's do you guys have Five Below by you?
I have one about 5 miles away.
How about you, Money?
No, we don't have one here.
Because for school, they had some pretty decent stuff for school. You can find some. It's just a different place that not a lot of people go to. But
yeah, it has some good stuff. Yeah, I mean, once I get a lot more capital, I'm gonna buy some more stuff from there because they have some good like board games and toys and stuff. There's some good stuff.
You got to scan them though, because a lot of them don't make any money. I'm telling you. I went through the puzzles, the board games, all that stuff, and a lot of it is the Frozen stuff. And I can. The last time I went, I probably scanned like 100 things.
I don't buy any Frozen. I bought one cell phone case. That's about it.
I didn't say cell phones. I said puzzles and stuff.
No, I'm saying I stay away from Frozen anyway. I just don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
No. I only bought the cell phone case because it was 99 cents with the $15 ROI. I mean, Derek,
that's something you can't go too wrong with.
Yeah, that's really I think the only thing Frozen I bought. No, I've got a card deck before too, but that was the same type of situation. Derek, what's up, buddy?
Not much. Same old.
Same old.
This is the first time I've ever seen Derek not at work, so now I can actually see what he looks like. I've never seen him before in person.
Yeah, he's a handsome devil, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Kind of like your picture you put up yesterday, Chris.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised you don't have that in the background next to your Michael Jackson pictures.
Oh yeah. No. I was a lot younger, so I can't put him next to Michael Jackson. I actually, yeah, people give me crap about. I have a few Michael Jackson posters, and I've always just loved his music. You know, I don't care about all the stuff that was going on with him legally. You know, his music is amazing.
He was a great performer. There was only one.
He's a best. Him and James Brown. You know, best entertainers to ever be. So, but yeah, I got a big poster over here, and I got another one here. And what's neat is he was born on me and my wife's anniversary, and he died on my birthday.
Oh my gosh! How ironic is that?
Yeah, that was sad because like I still remember my wife was I know it's off an FBA topic. We'll get back in FBA in just a second. He brought up Michael. I got to talk about Michael. But anyways, I was at my job, and my wife was putting together a surprise birthday party for me. And then 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm outside at my job, and I get alerts on my phone. I look down and saying, Michael Jackson cardiac arrest. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then I'm moving a car to a parking spot, and they start saying, this is for the King of Pop, rest in peace. I'm like, oh my God, like it ruined my whole day. I get to the house, and I'm just walking in, and everyone's all surprised, and I'm open. But
well,
yeah,
he was like around 50 when he died, wasn't he?
Yeah, 50. Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I was talking about my birthday when Michael passed. You were putting together a birthday party, and I walked in. I'm all open. All I did was sit down and turn on MTV. Party. Yeah, big party foul. But anyways, that's enough Michael talk.
Hey Derek, Can I ask you a question? I see all these good posts that you put up. What do you credit your success to?
Probably my work ethic.
Okay, meaning you're just constantly pounding the pavement?
Yeah, I'm always working, like 24/7.
Okay.
Doing something regarding to that's mostly I'm focusing on my business all the time. I'm not sourcing. I'm looking at new ways to expand. I'm not expanding. I'm looking for new ways to get deals, stuff like that.
You're kind of breaking up. Do you do any online, or is it all retail arbitrage?
I do about 90% is retail.
Okay.
With a small amount of wholesale and a small amount of online.
Yeah, he's done good with the Amazon flips too.
With the what?
He's done good with the Amazon flips too.
Okay.
He was showing me that. I don't know. I still don't understand it too much, but I guess you got to find stuff at the right time on Amazon.
On Amazon, I mean,
yeah,
that too. But just look for price drops, like when they drop.
Hey, I mean, go on Keepa. Keepa's a good source for that. It's sometimes you have to buy stuff and sit on it, and then when they run out, then you sell it.
Or it's like high-ranking toys. Like I have these toys. I was gonna show them as a bolo tonight, but I have like these Skylanders toys. It's certain kinds. They used to be real hot, but now it's only certain ones. But they have two different ones that are kind of like the hot ones right now. They're like $14.99. One sells for like $40 on Amazon, and the other one sells for.
You know what? I got some of those a few weeks ago at $5 Below.
And they sell instantly.
I don't remember which ones they were, but they were the Skylanders.
I know you had the starter pack at $5 Below. The box, rectangle box here.
Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about actual the characters. It's like they come in like a small. It's about the size of this. Characters.
Oh, okay.
And they're like $14.99 retail, and they sell for like $39.99. One of them sells for $39.99, and it sells instantly. And the other one is a relatively new one that's hard to find. It sells for between $29 and $35. It's an instant seller, so it's instant money.
Yeah, dude. Did you guys see? I don't know whose post it was, but they showed that they had those Furby toys. Like every Christmas they have those Furbies, like a new version of it. There was a Star Wars one of a Furby being Chewbacca.
Oh yeah.
I saw that. I forgot who posted that, but I mean that. I looked on Amazon. That thing's already at $140.
Yeah, it's restricted though.
It restricted? Yep.
Yeah, that's restricted. I saw it.
Man.
I bet you were dying, huh?
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, my daughter collects them like every year. Every year they come up with like a Furby Boom or Furby something, And so my daughter has all of them, and she saw that and she started flipping. I was like, man, I can't. I'd buy you one and then I'd get another one, try to sell it.
Which Star Wars ones are restricted? Is there certain ones, or how do you? I mean, shouldn't you know when you're scanning it?
Yeah, you know when you scan it, it'll pop up as restricted.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, but it's anything that's relating to the movie, food, clothing, everything that's related to the movie, they're restricted.
But you can get ungated in that, can't you?
It's kind of hard. You need 50K in toys, and you need 50K in toys over the last year plus. You need 5 invoices from a distributor or directly from the manufacturer, and they're not taking any receipts.
Really? Okay. So if it doesn't scan, then you don't buy it.
Dude, you can sell this Furby, dude. I just pulled it up.
It popped up. It was restricted for me the other day.
Yeah, it's 709, and what's SDP?
That's single detail something.
Well, they have it listed. It's ranking 709 in miscellaneous SDP, and it says.
Detail product.
Well, you probably can see it. It has a check mark that says you can sell this product in new condition.
Oh, they must change that one because it was restricted the other day. I have it in mind.
Yeah, it says it's called Furbaka. So.
Is that the one you said you got your daughter?
No, I saw someone posted that they had those in the store. I'm probably going to end up getting it for her. I mean, that's like I said, every Christmas it's like she gets a new one. I swear to God, I'll have to do a Periscope sometime, show you guys all that. She has like 10 of them in there.
They've been out for like 10 years, haven't they?
Yeah.
About 10 years ago? I remember that.
No, they were longer than that. They came out. I actually have one from the mid '90s when it came out. I found it at Goodwill for $2.19. I found new in the box. I still have it new in the box. I hung on to it. I don't want to sell it. That's something that you can hang on to for a while.
Yeah, they was at McDonald's. They came out right after the Trolls was kind of big.
Yeah. I'll see if I can get it, and I'll show you guys because that's something to show on this show. But yeah, I mean, some things you just got to keep for yourself. A lot of things I'm like, I want to keep it, and she's like, no, you have to sell it, because she'll find stuff too. She's like, what can I keep? I'm like, no, that's taking $30 out of her pocket, And then when I find me something, it's a different story.
What categories do you sell in mostly, Derek?
I sell in every category. I sell in every category I'm approved to sell in, which is every category but other than like fine jewelry. I can sell in every category.
Oh wow. See, Mike's selling in sexual wellness.
Is he?
Yeah.
How does he like
I
it?
sold a few things.
Have you?
Yeah, I sold a few things.
It's funny because I got all kinds of connections for that, and I just don't touch it. I do. I have tons of connections for that.
Sell it.
Because honestly, the stuff that I have, it's some seriously good stuff.
Yeah, there's some pretty hardcore stuff out there.
I'm surprised Amazon would allow some of that stuff.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't be competitive with those. There's like, I know there's a few women that try giving us catalogs. They do those like parties, kind of like Avon parties, but with those toys and stuff. I guess they just want to be competitive against that. I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's sexual wellness.
Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm talking more for the stimulants.
Oh.
That's what I'm referring to.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Actually, I actually get emails all the time from all kinds of companies on that. I don't know. I never got into it. I'm pretty sure there's a ton of money in that too.
Yeah. There is. I mean, some people are too shy to go get stuff, so they have to go online and order it. I guess. I don't know.
Perfect for Amazon. Anything people are too afraid to buy in person, they can buy anonymously on Amazon.
I couldn't hear anything you just said, Derek. You broke up.
They cut off at the end of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anything that you can buy anonymous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. That's the perfect stuff to do.
There you go.
I guess you gave me some more ideas now.
Yeah, I just have I want to get down these other categories before I start doing, because I mean I'm on gating and clothing too, but I haven't actually. I've sold socks. I've sold one pair of socks. That's all I've sold in clothing, but that's just something that it's kind of hard. You got to keep on scanning. But I know it's good to find stuff online for clothing.
Oh, that you want to know something? That's where you do your Amazon flips, clothing and shoes, shoes. You can get a lot of stuff that way. But
I wouldn't just getting into clothes and shoes until you have a nice, you're very profitable.
You need a big selection too. You just can't have a few pairs.
You need to have your business needs to be somewhat profitable, because you need to be able to absorb higher returns and
that's true.
Stuff that comes back to you in the Amazon fees that are attached to returns and stuff like that. Because if you were just selling clothes to start off, that's what put that taste in my mouth, because my returns shot up when I started selling shoes and clothes. So I kind of got away from it, but now that I'm so much bigger in other areas, I can sell clothes and it really doesn't bother me. Knock your margin out a little bit as far as returns and stuff. It's more efficient.
Yeah, they well, I mean, I guess socks. You wouldn't get too many returns in socks. You wouldn't think, though.
No, socks are safe. Socks and underwear are safe. I hope nobody returns underwear.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I've been scanning. Going to Marshalls and Ross and stuff like that. I mean, the socks I found, they were $3 at Marshalls, and they sold for $18. They were some Adidas socks or something. But
Yeah, I'm selling the Adidas socks that I got for $2.54.
it doesn't matter. I just want to show them.
Here.
I got that Furby. I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah, this is the one from let's see what year it's from. Okay, 98. Check it out. Still new in the box.
Wow, that looks like the one that I got my wife a while ago back then too. Does it
Yeah,
still
I mean,
work?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, we haven't taken
You should
it out.
scan it. You should scan it just to see what it's worth.
Yeah, I mean, it's still. I'm not gonna sell it. I mean, that's something to hang on to. It's not often that you find stuff.
I would want to know the value of it.
Yeah, I'll scan it and see what it says. But I mean, it's something like that. You know, like some of my old school childhood toys that are like worth so much now that if I would have kept those in a box, man,
I'd be a millionaire at this point if I kept mine.
this must be Snowball, right? Let's see. No, this isn't Snowball. I'm trying to see which one it is. There's a bunch of them that pulled up. This is a solid white one. But I mean, those it looks like they're ranging anywhere between $15 and $60. It looks like. You would think they'd be more, but you know.
Yeah, but a lot of people have probably saved them though.
Yeah, give them
Collectibles
another 10 years.
nowadays aren't the same like they were 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah. I'll keep it in here. Yeah, so. Huh? Yeah, I told him about the Chewbacca, and it actually says we can sell it. I know you want it, but yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean, some things. I mean, have you guys found anything like that you're like, man, this is from like my childhood or whatnot that you want to hang on to, especially if it's new in a box? You haven't found anything? Man, like I was. I was telling them at one of the other hangouts I found a Nintendo Power Glove. You know the Power Glove? I found one of those at a garage sale for $3. And I wanted to keep that for myself so bad, but I mean when it's selling on Amazon for $60, well at that point in time it was. Yeah, I had to let it go. I was like, man, it'd be cool to keep this, but I mean honestly, what am I gonna do with this? And I look at it like I'm taking $60 away from my family, so I'm like, I've got to ship that off. I mean,
what year was that from?
I think that was Power Glove. I think was '89. I believe so. Remember that movie that came out? It was like Fred Savage. I think it's called The Wizard, where they go and do the Nintendo tournaments and stuff like that. In that movie, they like debuted the Power Glove. But we had one when we were younger, but
Did it really work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a Wii or anything nowadays, It didn't. But I mean, like you put it on, and it had the whole controllers, and it had like a keyboard on it, and then like it had Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Like you could play Punch Out with it. You'd have to go like this, and it would punch. But I mean, back then that was a cool thing,
I remember the Atari when it first came out. This might be before some of you guys' times where it had the box was like this. It was huge, and it was like a ping pong thing where it was this little ball and go from side to side.
Pong, yeah.
That was. Now I'm giving up my age, but that was from the early. I think they were very early '80s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Nintendo came out in '87. I think it came out in '86. I know I actually still have one of the Christmas home videos that we had, and it was '87. And we got the Nintendo, and yeah, it was a big old box, big huge box, and it came with the silver shooting gun and Mario Duck Hunt.
I'm sure that's probably worth something now.
Yeah, I mean those old school Nintendo games, they're worth some money. I mean, whenever we go to garage sales and stuff, and also eBay. Like I bought some old games off of eBay. What was it? Like it was a motorcycle game, Excite Bike. I bought that off of eBay. Somebody had it for like $4 of free shipping. I don't know why they were listed that low, but I went in, got it, and it sold on Amazon for $15.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean that's something you guys can do if if you want to get some old games, just look them up on eBay and flip it on Amazon.
Who was the guy you had on a few weeks ago that talked about that? I forgot his name.
Brock. Yeah, he's from Austin. He goes to the pawn shops and all that stuff and Craigslist. I mean, there's so many different ways to do this business. I mean, the whole Craigslist thing, I've done it a few times, but I don't think that I could run a business off of it. I mean, it's too dangerous. You don't know who you're meeting up with, I mean, everyone. I mean, I've never had an issue with it. We've done it a few times, but I don't know. I guess if the find is good enough. I mean, I bought 50. There's 50 DVDs that we got for $15, and they were all used. So I mean, we could sell them on Amazon. And most of them sold anywhere with a profit of like 50 cents to $2. So
Does anyone? I have a whole stack, a collection of RP's albums, 33s. I don't know if you guys remember those.
I got tons of them.
I've never even looked. Do they sell them on Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
I never even looked. Really? Okay.
Yeah, I've got a lot. I showed them one time. I have an old Dick Clark vinyl, like one of his compilation vinyls that he did.
I remember. Okay. Wow.
And it's
That's gotta be worth something.
But see, the thing is, I think it's signed by him. I'll have to show it and see what you guys think. But it looked like someone put a piece of tape over it, like to preserve the signature. It says to Wayne, and it says Dick Clark underneath it. I found it at Half Price. Wow. I found it at Half Price Books. And, yeah, I mean, I'll have to show it to you guys. Hold on one second, I'll show you. Okay, yeah, it's this.
Wow.
And check it out. At the bottom, this is what I was talking about. See, it says to Wayne.
Yeah.
Dick Clark.
It has a price tag on it too.
You see it? Yeah, like the old school price tag.
Do you remember Two Guys?
Huh?
Or did you ever have a store called Two Guys?
I
guess it's in my area, but it was a big, like Walmart. I remember I used to get albums for $5.
Yeah, this is 1973. It says.
Wow.
But I mean, do you guys see that? They have it looks like they have Scotch tape over it to try to. But I mean, it looks like it's autographed. That's his autograph on it, because you can look on the back of it, and you can see it's the same autograph that matches that. So, I don't know. And they taped.
I would keep that one.
Yeah, no, I'm not selling this at all. And they taped this. I guess this was the original newspaper clipping that was on it. See, $5.99.
Boy, that's a young Dick Clark.
This is it's got some good music. I mean, I didn't think anything about it when I was at Half Price Books, because I love like a lot of. I know it's weird. You got a kid from the '80s that loves a lot. I love a lot of doo-wop music and stuff, And I saw this and I picked it up. It has some good. Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash, Fats Domino. I mean, there's some good music on this, But yeah, I'll show that to you guys. I'm not getting rid of this, because I mean that's exactly what it looks like that it's signed. And I got this for $1 at Half Price Books.
Does it have a UPC label on it?
Nope. But it is, let me see what volume it is. It just says Dick Clark, 20 years of rock and roll. They don't have a volume or anything on it. But Yeah, that's something I'm hanging on to. There's a lot of stuff that's just not worth sending in. When when Ozzy came to town, when he wrote a book, he came to Dallas and did a book signing, and we
Really?
bought a couple of we bought a couple of his books, and we got to meet Ozzy and all that, and he signed our book. And I mean, that's something.
Didn't he
That's
bite
something that
like heads off of chickens when in his younger days? Is he the one that did that?
off the bat.
Yeah, I thought he was the one that did that.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
yeah. We actually, when my first daughter, my oldest, I think she was like 8 months old or something. But we took her with us, and we got up to Ozzy, and he reached up and started playing with her shoe. And he's like, "Oh, you're such a beautiful girl." And it was kind of weird seeing Ozzy saying that. And I was like, "Ozzy, sign her shoe," And then they stopped him like, "No, you got to sign only books." It kind of sucks, but it's still kind of neat that he played with my daughter. I got pictures. I posted those on Facebook a while back. It's kind of cool. So stuff like those old valuable stuff, man.
Yeah.
You gotta hang on. You just gotta hang on to them. You guys have anything like that?
Not anymore.
Derek, you have any thing like that that you can pass down to your kids when they get older?
Probably not really. No.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Really, where I used to have stuff like that, but I don't keep it anymore.
I still got some old comic books from when I was a kid.
I plan to play cards, but other than that, I don't have any.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a little kid, I don't know if you guys did this, taking baseball cards and putting them in the spokes of your bike.
Yeah.
I remember taking like Nolan Ryan rookie cards and doing that, and it's like,
Oh man.
if I only knew then what I knew now, like, oh my gosh.
Man, that's some hurting words, man, to a Texan.
Well, yeah. Well, that's where he finished his career, but
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, man, at our ballpark, like everything is Nolan. Like there's statues of him all over the place, and it's crazy. But anyways, so what's you guys' plans for this week?
I gotta correct that. My bad. I do have stuff like that. I have shoes.
Shoes?
Yeah, I have basketball shoes. I forgot all about those. I got like a pair of Jordans from like '97. They're worth about $1,300 now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I paid like $97 back then. I have,
Man, remember those old school shoes? The LA Lights?
Yep, the LA Gears and LA Light. Yep.
Yeah, we had some of those. I still remember my mom. We were living in California, and it's either that or she is the pumps, the LA pumps that we got, or the Reebok pumps.
Reebok pumps. They just bought those back.
Yeah, we had.
Do you remember the Converse?
The Converse.
The high tops. That's going back further. Yeah. That's before any of those were even out. But those were at the one time. Converse were like the big Puma, Converse, and Adidas. Those were the big shoes. Sneakers back then.
They're high tops.
Yeah, the high tops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still wear the Converse today.
Yeah, but we had those pumps. Okay. 1 second. Excellent. Okay. We had those pumps. I still remember because my parents just got them for us, and we thought they were so cool. We were pumping up the tongues of them. We had them on, and then my mom, she was like, "Oh, I need to stop and get us some new shoes," and she went into Payless, and we refused to go into Payless with her. We were like, "Nah, we got our Reebok pumps on. We can't be seen in Payless."
Oh my goodness.
Are those the ones sometimes they would just flat?
Hmm?
Were those the ones that sometimes they would go like a flat tire type of a thing? They go flat on you.
Well, it like pumped up your soul, or like it tightened up the shoe. Like
Yeah.
they made the commercials like, you know, if you playing basketball and that you could supposedly jump higher with them. So we thought they were the best shoes, you know. And like on the tongues they had basketballs that you pumped up, and then there was a button next to it that you would push and it would release, you know, the air, kind of like you know, like a blood pressure thing, you know. It would just tighten up around your feet. But I wonder how much. I wonder if those are on Amazon. If those are worth any money now.
I'd say probably eBay more than Amazon.
That's true.
I heard you mention before on the Bonanza. How are you doing on Bonanza?
Hold on a second. Okay, I think Monty's echoing. I had to mute you. Sorry. Yeah, Bonanza. I was talking about it a little bit earlier with Monty that we had a sale. It was good, but it was the first sale that I had multi-channel fulfilled, and it was an item that I only had listed for $5, and with free shipping. And someone bought it on Bonanza, and with the pack and ship fees and stuff, it was like $5.26 to ship it from Amazon. So we lost like 50 cents on it. But I know now if you're gonna have something listed on Bonanza, at least have something that is gonna be like over $10, you know. I mean, it's a good. Go ahead.
Because of the shipping.
Yeah, I mean they do the pack and pick fees and stuff like that, which isn't too bad, and they do the shipping. I mean, this was a little toy item, and I think it was $5.26 that they charged me. I only got it for 50 cents, so when I was selling it on Amazon, I was gonna make like $1.70 profit or something. So I didn't pass up 3 times the money. But it sold on there on Bonanza, and I kind of missed out on that. So, I mean, it's only 50 cents. I'm not too worried about it, but now I know that the Bonanza listings, I'm going to go through, and anything that's less than $10, I'm just going to delete off. But, I mean, they don't charge you monthly fees, and, you know, and their fees for it is way less than eBay. And then you have Amazon do it for you anyway. And you get and you get the money in 2 days instead of 2 weeks. A lot like, you know, because it goes to either your PayPal or your checkout by Amazon account. So it's not a bad deal, but you know, you just got to make sure that the item that you have on there is at least $10.
Okay.
And another thing I like about Bonanza is it's easier to tweet your listing. Like you know, with Amazon, if you're tweeting your listing, you got to go up to the URL of your item, copy that, and then paste it into the tweet message that you're tweeting. Bonanza, you just have to just do tweet, and it'll go straight to that Bonanza listing. So it's a lot easier to do it that way.
Still haven't tried that yet. I'm gonna end up trying it.
I did that. The sales that I got today, I mean, yesterday I think we only sold $10 worth. You know, it was really slow yesterday, and today, up until about 4 or 5 o'clock, it was slow. But this morning I got on and I tweeted out like 10 items, and 3 of those items that I tweeted sold today. So I mean, it does work, but like I said, you can't just go to your listing and click the Twitter logo and then post it, because it's going to post whatever items.
I know but when you do merchant fulfillment on Amazon, I don't know if you do that, but that's how I got started. When you list something, it gives you the option right there. You just click one button, and it can go to Facebook and it can go to Twitter. When you're doing your own merchant fulfillment stuff, but not for FBA.
Yeah, well, no, even with your merchant fulfilled, if you hit the Twitter thing, it's gonna pop up and it's gonna have the link and all that. But when the people, and I've tested this out, and this is how I know it, because I go to my Twitter and I would click that link item, but it would be underneath someone else's page. because they would have the buy box. So whoever has the buy box, that's whose page it's going to go to.
Okay.
But if you delete that URL out of the Twitter post and you post the URL that is shown on your screen for your listing, it'll go to your listing. So that's the only thing about it. And you know, people say they use Twitter a lot to get sales, and it does work. But I mean, you have to make sure you take that out, because otherwise you're getting other people's sales.
That's true. That's the one drawback when you do Amazon, and regardless, because they can just from your page find other people.
Yeah.
They
So,
can,
yeah, but some people, like, you know, some people will be on Twitter and see the item and just click it and buy it, you know, and not even think about, oh, let me see if there's a cheaper item. But it's all about getting them to your store, you know. And it also show them other items in your store. So I mean, it works, and you can see on your reports too. You can see that you're getting more page views. But yeah,
that's definitely a thought.
yeah, just try it out, because I mean that's what I did one night when I was tweeting a bunch of listings, and I went to my Twitter and I was clicking on it to make sure it all worked. I'm like, wait, it's saying fulfilled by someone else, and that's when I found out, and I was like, well, let me try it again, and paste that, and then that's how it happened.
Okay. Hey, I did a live Periscope for my store the other day. There was no one on.
I haven't seen it yet. I saw the link. I saw the link. I haven't watched it.
I did it, and there was no one there, but me.
It takes a second, you know.
No. I mean, there was no one watching it. Period. It was just me.
Let me see if it's.
I was like talking to myself.
Yeah, but if you go back and look at your posting, you can see if other people replayed it or whatnot.
Well, no one's commented on it to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, they won't comment on it on the replay. I didn't get a chance to see it. I saw this posted, but I didn't get to look at it. I'm trying to find it now. But I think Periscope is just something you got to keep on doing to get people interested in. Hey Derek, I think you're showing your screen, man. I don't know if you.
Oh, it's still screen sharing? No.
I didn't know if you were giving away some good information or what. But, so I think that's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm probably just gonna take my laptop in bed with me and just tweet a bunch of listings and hopefully get some sales tomorrow. And then, I mean, repricing it. Have you guys done that too? Have you seen if you see any difference?
I have a little bit already. August has been it started out good, and then after the second week it started to go down. And you know what I find seems to work? You remember last week, Chris, when you had that new category that showed up on Amazon?
Yeah.
And then it showed fixed stranded items, and we were all comparing, like, I think Scott had like $130,000 and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't remember how many things, but on the stranded items, and a couple people called me up on it, you actually had to go through Amazon for them to fix it for you. And once they did that, I noticed sales started to pick up. I noticed whenever I call them, because I had a couple items that I buy wholesale, and I had like 200 of them in stock, and they weren't selling. And I asked them what is going on, and they actually were transferring it to another Amazon facility. But like within less than an hour, all of a sudden, I got 20 sales of this one. They were lower ticket items, but it was like a machine gun. And
Yeah.
my point is, a lot of times when you call Amazon up about any kind of issues, at least for me, I notice things happen almost immediately. It's almost like they can control things. Well, I know they can if they want to, but they can control things to a certain extent.
Nice.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm doing.
And
I haven't looked at it again since that night we talked about it.
no, I check it almost every day now since then.
Wow.
And actually that night you had mentioned it, I think it had just been, it was brand new when you mentioned it, and none of us
Yeah.
at the time knew about it. And it was new, and then like we're seeing all these issues that we're having, and I think all of us had some kind of an issue at that point.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to call them up, and there's only certain things that they can do, but no one else can do it but them. And if you get the right person, they can be very helpful at times.
Did you see what we were talking about, Marnie, last week?
No, I didn't see that.
About on the Seller Central, on your main page, if you click inventory, there's a new link underneath that says inventory planning. Underneath what says manage FBA inventory, there's a new link that says inventory planning. If you go in there, it'll tell you how much of these items have sold and all that stuff, and how much money you're missing out on not replenishing certain items. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Last estimated sales lost $2,000, $2,060 due to out of stock product.
Yeah, but you know what? A lot of times, if you look at that number, if you're not doing replenishables, that's going to be a high number because you're constantly, especially if you're doing a lot of clearance stuff, that's just going to keep building up and building up.
Yeah, that's how mine
So
is.
you can't always go by that being a bad thing.
I think mine is at like 38,000 or something.
Well, this thing, that's a replenishable. That's a replenishable. That is too. Man, I gotta go buy some more of this stuff.
And well, it'll remind you. I mean, yeah, it reminds you.
Yeah, because it tells you how many, what is it, estimated lost sales. It'll tell you how many sales that you lost. Like one of these items that I was testing out being a replenishable, and it did good for us. Saying the last 30 days, this item has sold 90 times. God.
Wow.
And then another listing of the same type of 60 times. Wow. Okay, well,
Sounds like a good item.
yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to make a list. Those cookies, yeah, all my cookies I sent in sold. And I took a risk on that too because it was less than that 90 days or whatnot. But they still all the cookies I sent in they sold within 2 weeks.
I mean, you can get some good deals on those at Big Lots too.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Looks like we're running up on an hour, so and it looks like we only have a few people watching, so that's cool. I'm still sticking to my guns and trying to hang out every Monday night.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean I was actually gonna cancel, but I was like, no.
Actually, yesterday I asked you on Periscope, and I heard your wife in the background saying today's a holiday.
Yeah, and she wasn't too happy that I said, okay, well I'm gonna go in there and do.
You never know what to watch tomorrow.
Yeah, she's she loves this just as much as I do, so it's just at this time is the time that the kids are winding down and getting in bed, getting ready for school tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I have fun, and people watching, or people who's gonna watch the replay. The replays have been picking up. Like I've been checking out. I look at the YouTube views like every day.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we may have like 7 people watching live, like within a week it says there's like 90 views on the video. So that's kind of cool.
There might be some newbies out there that pick up a little nugget that'll help them along the way.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting the messages are starting to pick up. I keep telling people, I'm not an expert or anything. I like to motivate people, and there's some good people and there's some bad people that have sent me messages, and just kind of do what's given to you, I guess.
Ignore the bad, keep encouraging the good.
Yeah, I tell them, I guess because some people think just because you have a group or so that you, I mean, you're doing this full time, that you're making tons of money off of it. I'm like, man, this is just part time for me. I mean, and it's not even part time. It's like half. It's like part time or part time now.
Part-time, yeah.
You know, but I mean, we're doing the most we can with it, and you know, it's
But
going to pick back up.
It's a fun part-time job, though, isn't it?
It's a fun part-time job,
I mean,
and you know,
especially you kind of get a rush, you know, when you're out shopping and you find that really good item.
yeah. I mean,
you
I've
just start throwing them in the cart.
had some people give me a few bolos this week, and I went out and bought them. You know, I'm thankful for
And
that.
I know who one of them was too, because I was watching Dean, and he was doing his Periscope, and he said he had to leave it to get in touch with you because you were at Big Lots and he had a bolo for you. Am I right? Is that true?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, no, he was. I know he said he was doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's one of many, but yeah, he's a good guy. But man, I hope to do this full time. And
There you go, Chris.
what's up?
So there you go. That's a bolo.
Is that your Skylander guy?
Yeah. $13.99 in like Toys R Us, Target, Walmart, sells for $39.99.
There you go.
Nice.
Look at that. Now that thing, you better get that thing in the FBA, man.
I haven't seen that guy.
Here you go. This is a new one.
It's a new one? Okay, that's why I hadn't seen him.
He sells same price, but he sells for like right now it's $29.99. That's because Amazon just came off of them, so but the price is going up.
Nice.
Yeah, I figured a lot of those toys are probably going to go up with the holiday coming up.
I'm going to Indiana in a couple of weeks. I'm like hitting up the Meyer.
I got a big trip planned in like once I get my payout, because my next payout is like $8,000. So I'm probably gonna end up going to Ohio and Indiana, and I'm gonna go to all the Myers and Walgreens.
There you go. You gonna ship out of the hotel?
I probably ship right from there, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's good. Well, I don't know. Mike messaged me that he couldn't get in either. I guess maybe he's on his phone. So we'll have a little after hangout too. If anybody who's watching now or wants to message me, well, any of us, if you guys are still on afterwards, we'll send them the link. But I'm gonna cut off the live broadcast now. 1 second.